What is your policy in reducing proposed budget in a certain department when in fact you do not have an expertise on the aspect of governance of that particular department? Halimbawa po sa judiciary at saka sa Department of Migrant Workers. Do you have experts that gives you guidance bago kayo mag-slash ng proposed budget ng isang departamento? Bukod po doon sa mga lumalapit sa inyo at nagpresent po ng kanilang proposed budget.
Mr. Chair, Your Honor, when a budget is proposed to DBM, when an agency goes to DBM to propose their budget level, there are two things which we consider.
Okay.
Number one is the cost of their ongoing programs and projects. And this comprise the tier one. What we call the tier one is the cost of ongoing programs and activities, regardless of whether an organization or an entity has outputs or produce outputs. Number two, we now consider also the absorptive capacities of agencies and departments.
Okay.
Because in many instances, continuing appropriations are not used, or not even released during the year that it was appropriated.
Let's start with the Department of Migrant Workers, which I'm the committee chair. Nag-request po ng CAPEX ang OWA for 2022 ng 281,116 pesos. Tinabla niyo po, meaning zero. Kahit man lang sana katiting, inaproba niyo, wala. Alam niyo ba kung para saan sana yung amount na yun?
I am assuming, Mr. Chair, while we are looking for the data, because it's a very new department, at that point when we were preparing the budget, the level of detail that was required per national budget call was not yet available for DMW. I am just assuming that, Mr. Chair.
You're just assuming.
Yes.
Yung 281 million na ni-request po ng OWA, tagal na po yan. Time and time again, they've been requesting amount para sa kanilang CAPEX. And time and time again, palagi niyo po tinatabla. Para saan po sana yan? Para po sana sa mga infrastructure yan, mga offices at mga sasakyan na gagamitin po ng mga kawani nila para pumunta sa mga liblib na lugar para tugunan ang mga panawagan ng mga OFWs, yung mga may problema, susunduin, dadalhin sa shelter, at yung mga dumarating, susunduin sa airport, o dadalhin pa doon sa kanilang lugar. And kinatapos niyo po yan, you're acting like God. That's the reason why, kanina akala ko narinig ko talaga, pero sabi mo din sinabi, dapat to, meron kayong expertise in a particular department on the aspect of governance of that particular department na kina-slash po yung budget. Hindi kayo slash na slash.
Unfortunately, we have current regulations which state that for government vehicles, it has to be 7 years before it is replaced. So probably that's the reason why yung 6-year-old vehicle ng OWA hindi pa ho napapalitan. That is true to all departments and agencies. So we provide a vehicle after the 7-year period and after they submit an inventory of vehicles.
So, ano po yan? Batas po natin yan?
It's a COA guideline, Your Honor.
Okay.
Nito pong huli, ito pong pandemic na ito, binigyan natin ng OWA ang authority to rent motor vehicles, especially for OFWs. Pag hindi naman po roadworthy na yung sasakyan, pinapalitan naman po at ino-authorize ng DBM yung amount. It is really based on the representation of the department of the agency.
Okay. Sana po, binusisi nyo muna ng gusto itong 281 bago nyo po ni-slash. Kasi tinanong ko po yung OWA kayo mo ba ay tinanong muna o pinagsubmite ng mga dokumento to your budget being slashed? Wala. Sabi wala po eh. Basta din-slash na lang. They didn't even ask for documents from us.
Mr. Chair, contrary to what OWA represented, we normally ask agencies and departments to support their infrastructure projects, especially because this is a new department. We're extra sensitive to new departments. And
OWA is not a new department.
no,
Madam Yusek.
DMW.
Okay.
Because it's integral to the new department.